So when you're at seven figures, multiple seven figures even, and I write about this a lot in the Nuclear Effect book that I have because it is for scaling multiple seven figures. You've got to decide a few things. I mean, obviously by now, if you're at seven figures, you realize that it's mostly about how what do I want to do, right? I have the ability. I have this business, and what do I want to create it? How do I want to craft it to be? And I love getting people to multiple seven figures for a while because it allows you to have freedom and flexibility. But a lot of the time, people feel trapped inside of their business, right? A lot of people feel trapped inside of success, even. And, in order to go to this next level, and I'll talk about the next level, is not necessarily more money from a revenue perspective. It's actually about now understanding, well, what do I actually want to do? What do I want to do in the business? How much time do I want to spend? What's important to me on a daily and weekly basis? And so a lot of the people get addicted to growth, right? You get $100,000 a month, you want to do 125, you want to do 150, you want to do 200. And myself, I got trapped in this. I got trapped in this right up to $1 million a month. And then I had the moment of reckoning. I remember the month I hit $1 million in that month, and I said, oh, I don't want any of this. I don't want that. I don't want what that means, right? What that means in this context. So it's great to be, if you want $1 million a month and you have a real reason for doing it, then go for it. But right now, a lot of what's going to stop you from growing is really mindset. Being and mindset from a place of your self-love, you trusting yourself to go to the next level, you being okay with success, you being okay with failure, you being okay with changing the way that everything has been. And there's three levels of consciousness. There's willful consciousness, intellectual consciousness, and intuitive consciousness. And if you want to grow, you really got to start tapping purely away from the willful consciousness and more into the intuitive and intellectual consciousness. When I mentor people that are at multiple seven figures, I'm not getting them to do more work. I'm getting them to look through what they're doing currently with a new perspective, because that's what actually, it doesn't matter if it's me mentoring you or somebody else mentoring you. It's not, hey, here's the tactics or here's the list. That's when you're at six figures, $500,000 a year, those things. It's not about some special marketing funnel, any of this. It's about what can I get up and manifest into reality. Now that I know I can manifest anything into reality, what is it that I want to manifest into reality? How do I want it to feel? How do I want to feel? Who do I want to become, right? Entrepreneurship is a personal development game. And then being able to develop that. Because once you have more money coming in than you need, once you have more money in your bank account, you have profitability. And, you've taken care of the life changes that you desire, right? Every entrepreneur, when they hit multiple seven figures, they can get the house they want, they can get the car they want, and the vacations they want, and then it's like, oh, they take care of their family the way that they do, and then it's like, well, what do I do with the rest of this, right? And then why do I want to be here? Why do I want to do? And so, right now, more than likely, it's going to be the time of reinvention. It's going to be the time of you as a person, your beingness, not your doingness, but your beingness shifting. And that's going to look incredibly different than it has. So you have to be okay being able to expand the horizon and get the lack of comfort is going to be about evolving yourself more than it is about evolving the business. So I've included some resources, but make sure you pick up this if you haven't already. It's brilliant for anybody that's doing less than $5 million a year. So hopefully we'll take a look at it. I know your time's super valuable, and this is an amazing journey, and I'm so proud of you for being able to get to this point. It's one of the coolest experiences ever to be able to have so much enough impact to be able to have a multi-million-dollar business, and it's even more impactful when we make it so that it works for the world, it works for us, and it works for the people we serve. Okay, so with that said, I'll talk to you soon. I hope to see you in my community in whatever capacity, and so excited for the future of your business. I'll talk to you soon.